Hi everyone, it's Reverend Betty again, and I'm here to share another one of my nativities with you. This one is from the country of Peru, and I'll tell you a little bit about the customs in Peru, which is in South America, and then tell you a little bit more about the actual nativity. Some of the Christmas traditions that they have in Peru are similar to the ones we have here in the United States, but there are others that reflect their unique culture and history. People in Peru tend to celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve especially. They call it Noche Buena, which means good night. And it's more important than Christmas Day for them. And religion is very important in Peru, and so on Christmas Eve they would go to Mass, to a service in a Catholic church called Missa de Gallo, Rooster Mass. I'm not quite sure why it's a Rooster Mass. Someone can research that and let me know. It takes place about 10 p.m. at night, and then after that people would go home and have a large turkey dinner before they exchange gifts. Now at home, one of the traditional decorations, rather than a Christmas tree, is something called a retable. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And it's a kind of folk art with paintings and wood carvings that show religious events. And instead of reindeer decorations, you can find llamas and alpacas in front of Peruvian houses as decoration, because those are animals that exist in their country, in the wild, really. You can find Christmas trees in Peru, but more important to the people there are their traditional decorations known as nacimientos, and their nativity scenes that have all the classic figures, Mary and Joseph and the baby, of course, and angels and the wise men, which I don't have here. And they'd also have a few goats and cows, and also alpacas and llamas. And they would keep the nativity empty of baby Jesus until midnight of Christmas Eve, right when Christmas Day starts. And that's when they would put the newborn baby in the manger. And as I said, they would go home after the Mass they went to on Christmas Eve, and they'd have a traditional roast turkey dinner with applesauce, with a Peruvian twist to it. And then they'd have dough tamales that they'd dip in a spicy sauce. And to finish off the night, the adults might have a toast with champagne, and children would drink hot chocolate made with very good, rich, dark chocolate. And oftentimes in the cities, there would be a big barrage of fireworks like we have on the 4th of July, but that would be at midnight, just as Christmas Day starts. And people would stand outside to watch them, and they'd greet their neighbors. And then they'd go inside to open their gifts. They exchanged them and opened them right after midnight. And then the children would be tucked into their beds, and the parents would continue to celebrate. In some of the communities up in the Andes, gifts aren't open until January 6th, which is called Epiphany. That's our word for it. And they call it the Bajada de Reyes. And so kids would have to wait even longer to open their gifts. You probably wouldn't like that very much. So on Christmas Day, pretty much what they do is sleep in because they're tired from staying up so late. And so they just rest and have fun. There might be a few more fireworks that some kids in the neighborhood would be setting off. But that's pretty much how Christmas is celebrated in Peru. Now I want to tell you about this nativity. I've had this for over 20 years. My sister gave it to me, and I loved it the minute I got it. It's very special to me. It has Mary and Joseph, and they're all in this nice, you can probably see, I'll hold it up closer to the camera. They're wrapped in wool. They have wool-made clothes. So there's Joseph, whoops, and here's Mary, all wrapped up, and an angel singing from above. You can see how pretty she looks. And what they have is an ox. It's a nice woolly ox. With a little bell. And then baby Jesus looks sort of like a little cocoon, all wrapped up in wool. There's his little face. I have a story to tell you about this. When my sister gave it to me, I had it out for Christmas. And then I packed it away very carefully. I wrapped it all up in paper or cloth and put it away. And the next year when I opened it and I set it up, and baby Jesus was missing. I couldn't find him. I went through all the wrappings. I looked everywhere. I couldn't find him. And I was upset because I really wanted him in the manger scene. But there wasn't anything I could do, so I left it up. You know, I put it up maybe 2 weeks before Christmas. Christmas Eve morning, I went into my living room where this was, and I looked, and right on the floor, right under the table I had it on, guess what? There was the baby. I still to this day don't know where it came from. Maybe it had fallen out of the under the couch, and my cat that I had at the time pulled it out that morning. Maybe it was a miracle. Do you think that's possible? I don't know what it was, but I was happy. I was excited that baby Jesus was now in his right place, and I've always remembered that whenever I take this out. So I hope you are well. I hope you enjoyed learning about this nativity and about Peru. I hope you're staying safe, and I hope that I see you soon. I miss you a lot, and can't wait to see you, even if it's just your eyes over your mask. So be well, take care, and stay safe. See you soon. Bye.